GM, everybody, what is going on? It is Saturday, the 23rd of November. Let's get straight into the Bitcoin price action. And we can see that Bitcoin has closed the week strong. Just popping over to the weekly chart, sorry, going over to CME. We can see that CME closed at 99,485. We've also had weekly closures on the DXY. So DXY closing pretty much at its previous swing high. Obviously, it's wicked through, so that's quite a wick there. But it remains to be seen whether the dollar can actually push on higher. And I think, looking at where the dollar could potentially go to now, it could go up to as high as this 110. I'm thinking before potentially maybe finding some resistance there. So dollar looking strong, but obviously that is not affecting Bitcoin, which is a good thing, with Bitcoin closing on new all-time highs for the week on CME. The stock market also putting in a nice bounce on both the S&P and the Nasdaq. So getting back over to Bitcoin, as we've talked about already, we have this Tom DeMark weekly 9, which could indicate that we're getting to a point where the uptrend is starting to exhaust. We have spoken about this. I said we can get extension on this candle, and potentially we could end up coming closer to this 100K level in this 102,000 Fibonacci retracement at the 1.618. So that's what we've done. Looking on from here, I think there is a possibility now, just popping over to this chart, that we might run up here to this 113,000 level, purely because there is so much liquidity starting to build up just above price. So if we go over to our liquidation levels and look at the heat map, then I'm expecting to see we're getting a lot of liquidation pile up just above the 100K mark. And well, this is quite interesting. We are getting liquidations actually either side over the last 24 hours. So potentially we go for a bit of a shakeout first, down at this sort of 97 zone. Let's just see if over the last sort of 48 hours it's any different. Yeah, I mean, potentially we do come down. There is liquidity here just below 97,000. So could it be that Bitcoin makes a grab for that before running higher, or does it just run up higher? Remains to be seen, but I'm leaning towards this sort of breaking on up and blasting higher at some point through this 100,000 level. And potentially we actually go sort of just blow straight through it up to, 105,000, 106,000. Sort of just taking out all of these stops here before then consolidating and going into slightly longer correction, or should I say slightly longer consolidation. I do think, and we've spoken about this, I was saying that what would be the best scenario for us would be for Bitcoin to break out, consolidate in the high 90,000s, start to go sideways, start to go into a range, and then for us to see altcoins get a leg up. The reason why I was hesitant at calling for a reversal in Bitcoin here is because I just do not believe that we have seen enough of this move with the rotation into alts. And what are we starting to see now? Well, if we look over to Ethereum, we've got Ethereum making currently new weekly highs here. So it looks strong to me. We talked about this Ethereum consolidation, and now we've spoken about Ethereum coming up to this 3,800, between 3,800 and 3,900. And I think that is where Ethereum is likely going to go over the next few days, providing that Bitcoin, behaves itself and remains, let's say, above sort of 96,000. I really can't see Ethereum not pushing up to 3,800, probably some consolidation. And then when Bitcoin does take out the 100,000 level and spike through, I think Ethereum takes out this trend line here. And I would then be targeting really for Ethereum to make its way back to its all-time highs. And I think that can happen fairly quickly over the next month or two. So Ethereum's looking strong. Obviously, the strength in Ethereum has now spilled over into a lot of the altcoins. So We can see that Solana is still strong. Solana currently challenging its prior all-time highs. Weekly time to mark 9, so potentially some consolidation. We've got Pepe that we talked about bouncing yesterday. So just going over to the daily chart, we'll see that Pepe obviously consolidating and pulling back off this daily 9. We're now starting to see Pepe move to the upside. And in terms of longer term, I just think Pepe is going so much higher this cycle. It's obviously the biggest meme in crypto. It's highly recognizable. Pepe now has exchange listings on Coinbase, Binance. So where are retail going to go after their XRP, Cardano, and HBAR bags have finished pumping? Likely that they look to meme coins. And what is the meme of this cycle? For me, the standout meme of this cycle is Pepe. It wasn't around life cycle. There's no bag holders. It's at all-time highs. I think it goes a lot higher. And that is why we're covering Pepe on this channel. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Just to recap, everything is playing out as we wanted to see. We've got Bitcoin showing strength, consolidating under 100,000. We've got now the altcoins really starting to move and kick up the gears. So everything's looking good here. If you are in a position now where you're thinking, I want to get into the market, but Bitcoin looks really expensive, then definitely check out the video I uploaded yesterday around my altcoin picks. I've shared a video with 13 altcoin picks for the bull run. So if you're thinking about where to allocate, go and check that video out because that will help you. I've already got videos up about my high conviction memes. Pepe's one of them. I've got other meme coin picks on there. I've got Ethereum low cap memes, Solana low cap memes. So the Solana low cap memes have been hit very hard. So I'm really expecting some rotation into those Solana low cap memes very soon. So definitely check out some of the other content on the channel if that's of interest to you. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you again soon.